Good evening. Greetings, salutations, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabby. Hi. Hey, welcome. Hey. If you're new here, hi. And if you're not new here and you're not yet subscribed, you need to subscribe right now, okay? You need to do that now. And if you're not following my socials, my TikTok and my Instagram are down below. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Duh. If you have been following this series along with me in this journey and you haven't watched the previous part, you should go do that now. Go watch the previous part of this video and then come back. Thank you. If you are new here, or if you aren't new here, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about or whatever this video is about, then you need to go watch this series, College Craze. Go watch all the parts. There's like 13, 14 of them. Catch up now. Thank you. Now, if you did watch a previous part and you don't feel like going back, don't worry. I will give you a rundown of what I can remember because I didn't watch the previous part. I probably should have. I don't watch my videos. Like, I just edit them and post them. I don't go back and look back at them. I don't do that. So I'm going to say what I can remember in my little noggin and give y'all a little rundown. So the angle is slightly different. I have a desktop computer now, so we're playing on there. And I had to restart the game because, you know, it's a new computer. Ooh, an orb, okay, get away. So I had to restart the game and y'all know how bad I wanted to change some of my options. But, you know, I was like, you know what? Then I have to make a separate video about what I changed. And, you know, let's just not make it any more complicated than the story already is. But either way, where we left off was we hear something outside of our window and then we look to go see what's going on, as we should, I guess we're doing that now. And we see Dr. Gray, that old lady, she running around with a bunch of papers in her hand. We don't know what the papers are, we don't know what's going on, but she running around in damn what I'm got on right now. Me and her had on the same fucking outfit. That's what I remember personally. So that's where we left off. And thank you everybody who has been coming here consistently, who has been watching this series and who has been up to date, whatever. Thank you so much for being here. Mondays. Waking up and getting ready for the day, I noticed a slight chill in the air. Any trace of summer has completely left the campus. Better bust out the warm sweater. I sigh at the soft, warm material covering my skin. Cozy doesn't even begin to describe it. With another quick look out the window, I smile and grab my books before heading to class. It's nearing the end of class, and pleasantly, it's been uneventful. Ruby showed up this time, which was kind of a surprise considering her spotty attendance in the last week. We not really into Ruby right now because we went to a party and she left me there to go hook up with some ugly man. And she got a whole boyfriend that's like obsessed with her apparently. And she, I don't know. This is goddamn Jerry Springer or something. I don't know. She might as well have not shown up at all. She's been distracted with her phone this whole time. Come to think of it, she's been more distracted than ever these days. She doesn't even ask me about my stalker much anymore. Because no one gives a fuck. People are worried about their own shit. GG, damn. Would anyone like to take on this problem for extra credit? No. I don't got time. I'm going to start focusing less on school in the game and focus more on getting my followers up because apparently that matters. Someone else raises their hand and gets it right instantly. He carries on with his lesson and before I know it, backpacks and notebooks begin to shuffle all around me. So what will conclude today's lecture? Please keep up with the readings. Midterms will be coming up sooner than you think. He reminds us, and the room seems to collectively groan in response as we slowly file out into the hall. I did her voice. Hey. Hey. Hey, Rudy. Do you have notes from class? Sure, I can email them to you. Thanks, girl. I'm sorry I'm so pissed. I've been arguing with my mom all morning about the stupid ass job. I can sometimes. It's really not that big of a deal. You should tell them the truth. They don't even know. I mean, child, tell them the truth. Who gives a fuck? You're grown. Who cares? Rudy, maybe you should just come clean about what you're doing. What? It might be better to just be honest about your camming. Do you know how pissed they'd be? No way. Sure, at first, but who knows? Maybe your relationship with them will get better. I don't know, GJ. Just think about it. It's better to have a relationship in all honesty than not. And what's more honest than being your authentic self? She looked like she stopped breathing for a moment. Yeah. I know I've been hella distant, but we should hang out soon and catch up, yeah? Fine. We part ways with a quick hug. On my way out of the dining hall, I grabbed the latest issue of the school paper. Might be worth reading on my way to work. Ooh, shit. Fatal shooting in Honeywood concerns sentences. Residents of the Honeywood district were shocked and saddened today after a drug-related homicide left one person dead. The victim was a 47-year-old male, Bruno White. Bruno was a bouncer for a number of nightclubs in the district and was a beloved member of this community. He's always been a role model for me. He was humble and kind and really knew how to connect with people. His brother, Bernie Wright, remarked in a public press briefing. We the brother, okay. He's the only family he had. So I pray that you find out who did this and bring him to justice. His life didn't deserve to be cut short like this. Police have announced they have 2 suspects and currently have warrants out for their arrest. In a press conference, Police Chief Helms addressed concerns from the resident. We're working around the clock to find out who's responsible for this crime. Witnesses reported seeing 2 men arguing in the street shortly before the shooting occurred. We've gathered that the deceased was a drug dealer and selling product at a lower price than the gunman. An altercation began, all parties involved got aggressive, and unfortunately, that ended in the loss of a life. Local officials have promised to increase police presence in the area in order to ensure that incidents do not occur again. Sugardale President Arnold Kelly urges all students to not leave campus unless it's absolutely necessary. You can't hold us hostage here. That night was so scary. I know who shut up that damn club. Triggs, we know it was you, and probably Jay, my husband, but that's okay. I won't snitch on him, but Triggs, I don't know you like that, but it was them. It had to be. A sinking feeling hits my stomach. I set the paper back down the rack, and leaving the diner hall was the unmistakable chill of autumn rattles a shiver through my sweater as I walk to Sweet Bean. It's only been a week, but already I feel like I've gotten the hang of it. Just as I reached the cafe, I noticed a tight, packed mass of bodies within. A line threatens to spill out of the front doors. Wonder why we're so busy. Sighing in relief, I take in the crowd and notice all adults seemingly not together in a big group. Guess it's just a late lunch rush or something. Tying my apron, I head towards the sound of a few dozen murmurs and a very irritated, very familiar voice. Are you trying to get us shut down? Since the incident with his mom, I hadn't seen a trace of him. My steps slow to a halt just at the end of the hall. After the insanity that was my first day, I'm not sure I'm ready to blindly jump into the chaos. Peeking just around the corner, I spot Jean and Gabe performing the intricate, well-practiced dance of pouring, mixing, and steaming. Despite the tightness on Gabe's face, they seem to be handling the crowd just fine. Here you go, ma'am. Jean's voice barely crests over the din as she strains to set a cup on the countertop full of mobile orders. Her face pinches in frustration as she swats at someone's elbow resting on the surface, just out my view. I don't risk stepping out any further to see exactly who. You don't have anywhere else better to do this? What, did B-Spit finally ban your sorry ass for stealing? I'm Nana's loyal patron. They never treat me so easy. Unlike your ungrateful ass. You got some nerve talking to me like that. I'd be there now if my bartender weren't such a buzzkill. I swear he handed me a pint yesterday that was half tears. All doom and gloom and that. So you come here to get trash while we're in the middle of a rush? Please make it make effing sense. Yeah, be effing for real. Yeah, Gabe. Gabe is sassy. He's a sassy little nugget, isn't he? What did I tell you about cursing in front of customers? Oh, okay, so no cursing, but I can sit on my ass and down a stolen pitcher of beer before the sun even sets. Sounds good. You're such a smart ass. This is my cafe, okay? I want to sit here and enjoy a drink in it. And I won't let some dropout punk embarrass me in front of my customers. He called you a dropout punk, Gabe. You better come in with the comeback. What's next? What's next? I never met the guy, but I can't believe Gabe is talking to our boss like that. 1, you embarrass yourself enough without any help. 2, I may be a dropout, but I run this place better than you ever had and don't get paid nearly enough for it. And 3, you don't own Ish Grady, but I don't want your head to explode with that one. So you just crawl to the bottom of that picture and try to pass that away from the customers. I felt the emotion with that one. Okay, Gabe, all right. He don't play. He got the smarts, the skills, the mouth, because he is a damn smart ass. But he got it. He's that girl. Grady? It can't be. That's a common name, right? It would be kind of crazy to think the drunk I saw at the bar a few weeks ago was my boss. Grady? Who the fuck is Grady? Nice of you to show up. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Grady. You. I remember him. We went to a bar. I don't know what happened. I don't even remember, but I remember him. We went to the bar. And he was there at the bar drinking. Jean's body slumps for relief, and without warning, she hands me 2 receipts to fulfill. I keep my head ducked low and try to busy myself. I need to avoid any eye contact with that man on the other side of the counter. Gabe plucks one of the receipts from my hand and replaces it with another. You're not touching the espresso machine. Cold drinks only. I fight the urge to roll my eyes at him. Girl, what the hell? I only broke the machine once on my first day, and I was fine working it every day since he's been gone. And you're late. By 3 minutes, it's not that big of a deal. Whoa, who the hell is this? Grady lifted his head from the half-empty pitcher of beer. His swimming gaze lifts to meet my own, and I still. Despite the loud but tame din of a noise in the cafe, everything seems to come to a standstill. He's drunk. He looks high. Laid off the crack. I guess it's a good thing he doesn't recognize me from the bar. She is our new hire. If you bother to show up for her interview, you know that. His liquid gaze pours down my body, pulling at my feet. He might remember me after all. Girl, you were only there for like 2 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. Thankfully, it seems like Jean and Gabe's efficient working is actually thinning out the cafe's crowd. Gigi, where's the iced tea for this order? It should have been out by now. Gabe's sharp tone shakes me out of my thoughts and immediately back into the frenzy of the cafe. Sorry, I'm on it. Grady, can you please F off? Seriously, you're taking up space and distracting us. You're cursing in front of my customers. You hire someone behind my back and then you try to kick me out of my own business? You're on thin ice, bud. You're on thin ice, buddy. Why did y'all say that? Gabe reaches over the counter and snatches the beer pitcher away from Grady. And you're cut off. Go home. He unceremoniously, what the hell? Unceremoniously, I never heard of that, dumps the pitcher into the sink. The yeasty smell invades my nostrils for a moment before it's quickly overtaken by coffee again. Hey, don't make me call your brother. Who is brother? The threat seems to work flawlessly. Grady leaves in a huff, customers take his spot, and the 3 of us continue working until the crowd finally dies down. After a steady hour of work, Jean manages to clock down and slip away without me noticing it, and soon it's just Gabe and I. Hours pass without incident, but soon that flow of work slows to a trickle. Gabe hands the customer their drink, and I watch as they leave, taking my last distraction along with them. With no other customers in the shop, it's just Gabe and I alone. The last time I see him, things were tense. Yeah, he was a fucking weirdo. I don't want to be left alone with Machine Gun Kelly. Maybe I should say something. No, how about you finish your shift and leave? How about that? We don't have to talk to him. Why y'all feel like y'all have to talk to people at y'all job? Just as I finally formed the right words to say, his phone buzzes. Thank you. Is it happening again? Is that the don't answer her text from last time? God, take this. You good up here? Yeah. Bye. The fuck? He disappears down the hall and left alone in the quiet cafe again. When he doesn't return for a while, I turn my attention toward actual closing task, whatever. I read a little fast and I might say words a little wrong. It doesn't matter. My hands still when I hear the delicate tinkle of the front doorbell ring and someone walks in. Shoot, it's 10 minutes past close. I should have shut the door open sign. Hey, I'm sorry, we're actually closed. I start to call out, but the words is off and I look up to see a familiar face up in the cafe. Is it Jay? No, that's not fucking Jay. Who the hell are you? Isn't this the guy I saw with Professor Gregor a while ago? Yeah, I remember you. His thick brow furrows when his eyes land on me. He wasn't expecting me to be in here. Hey, I'm looking for Gabe. Oh, yeah, he had to make a call. I'm sure he'll be back up here soon. I see, all right. I'll wait for him out front. Offer him a drink, let him go. No, offer him a drink. You want a drink while you wait? I'm all right. Okay, you sure? It wouldn't be any trouble. Impatience finds a way into his features as his eyes dart from me to the door and then to the hallway in the back. All right, sure, I'll take a mocha. He stands on the other side of the cafe, his attention still wrapped at the door at the end of the hall. I know I saw him on campus last week, but I doubt he saw me. I think I recognized you from somewhere. Were you on campus last week? You're a stalker? Gigi, are we stalking people? You don't have to say that. Oh, you were with Professor McGregor, I think. Oh yeah, I was stopping by to say hi. He was my favorite professor, so I'm assuming you're a student there. Yeah, I had him for my freshman seminar. Nice. I'm Gigi, by the way. Alan, nice to meet you. Who knows the next time I'll get a chance to talk to this guy alone. I should get to know him. Do we really have to get to know Alan? Where is Jay? I want to see Jay. I want to see the jailbird. Okay, how do you know Gabe? I see, yeah, well, we're just both really into music. We jam sometimes. Fucking liar. Man, lies and butterflies. Who comes and see their old professors? Like, you look about 30 years old. Why are you still coming around to college? That does not seem likely at all, and the robotic way he said that makes me think he's just making it up as he goes along. Are you guys in a band or something? Nope, just two guys who play guitar. What about you? Did you meet Gabe through SU? No, actually I met him through my friend Blair. It's this really awkward thing, but he's her ex. Sorry. How long did Gabe say he was going to be? He's like, girl, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, I'm not sure. I doubt he'll be much longer though. He really is antsy, huh? You really are annoying. I would want to get away too. Do you work around here? Yes, you could say that. I work for myself, so I'm not really clocking in and out of any particular place. Oh, that's really cool. What do you do? A little of everything. I do audio equipment repairs, freelance copy editing, and photography. Photography. I train my face to a neutral expression as a strange feeling comes over me. I shouldn't be so paranoid. Just because he has a camera doesn't mean he's the one who's been taking pictures of me. I see. So do you do a lot of work for SU, event, photography, and stuff? Not particularly. I just go where I'm needed. I like to keep a flexible schedule, but I'm on campus from time to time. Right. You try to get him caught up. He's like, man, what? It's kind of cool talking to an alum. I have to ask. Not really, girl. I have to ask. How'd you like it at SU when you went? It was interesting. It took me a while to figure out how to fit in, but when I did, things got a lot easier. I barely know you, but you seem like a nice guy. I can't imagine you not fitting in. He shrugs and his lips pulls to a gentle grin. Ah, you're just saying that. No, seriously, did you not fit in with the people with your major or something? Well, I was a comparative lit major, but minored in astronomy and economics, so there's a lot of different personalities there. What? All over the place, I know, but I really couldn't just choose one field to study, so I tried it all. Flirt, stay neutral. Girl, I don't want you, I want Jay, but hey, let's spice it up a little bit. Flirt. Smart and handsome. A real Renaissance man, huh? You're too nice. I'm just being honest, I'm still struggling to see how you didn't fit in. I was actually the youngest in my class, so there was always a weird gap between me and everyone else. Like I said though, that didn't last too long. By the time I was a sophomore, I figured out a way to bridge the gap and make some connections. Oh, through clubs? Yeah, something like that. Are you in any? No, just working here. The time commitment wasn't a fit. Yeah, SU has a way of taking over your life, so I get it. Alrighty, we done with this conversation. I slid straight across the counter with a smile. Make him pay, it's on the house. Make him pay. Not before 14. He reaches in his back pocket to pay, but pauses when Gabe voices calls out. Hey man, I didn't know you were coming through so early. I turn to see Gabe at the end of the counter and notice a subtle shift in Alan. He's seen a little distant before, but he seems completely present now. Yeah, I had to move some stuff around. We gotta talk. I figured. Meet me in the back. I gotta wrap up with closing. He slips me some cash and takes his cup before disappearing down the hall. That's when Gabe's attention swings back to me. Weren't you supposed to be done with clothes like 15 minutes ago? Calm down. I'm almost finished. Don't worry about it. Just go home. But I still have to clean out the... Seriously, I got it. Go. Girl, leave. Why do you want to stay at work so badly? Who likes going to work? He hands me an envelope and ends with the conversation with a dismissive look. All right, whatever. I untie my apron and pluck my check from his hands. Without any other word, I leave. Wednesday. Wow. Burying my teeth against the cool air, I speed to walk to the next building, eager to get that last class of the day done with. A voice that makes me literally recoil and want to crawl out of my own skin. Gigi! There's no way I have to be imagining things. Gigi, hey honey, wake up! Before I could break into a full sprint, her manicured talons wrap around my shoulder. Jesus Christ. What's going on? I spin around the face, her deadpan, the plastic smile she gives me. What are you doing here? You haven't gotten any of my texts? I've been trying to get in touch with you since yesterday. Anxiety swells in my chest. How do I explain my phone's been stolen by a stalker without bringing up the fact that I have a stalker? If anything, she'd make it worse if she knew. And God knows my dad wouldn't do much to help either. No, I lost my phone. So this is Rosalie. She's our stepmom that we don't like. That we feel that she's a gold digger. And by the looks of it, our theory may not be that off. So yeah, if y'all don't know who she is, if you don't remember. The lie comes out weekly, but nothing better comes to mind. I can only go without my phone for so long. Lost it? As in you don't have one anymore? Yeah. How long have you been without a phone? Because I've been trying to text you for a while now and got no answer. Back when I had my phone, her texts were silenced, but she doesn't need to know that. I don't know, a week? A week without a phone, honey? Why didn't you tell your dad and I? What good would that do? He wouldn't have gotten me a new phone. He's broke thanks to your two big expenses. I glare at her chest and she nearly glares back but tames her expression to one of a tight, polite toleration. Well, we've got enough to replace your phone. I'll get you a new one and drop it off later today. He's going to freak out at me over the expense, so no thanks. I'll figure it out. You let me handle your father. Her words are laced with a hint of seduction and I nearly gag at the insinuation. I'll get you a new one and we'll just keep this between us girls, okay? So why are you here, ma'am? What are you even doing here? Well, I was in town for an appointment, but I was texting to see if you'd want to get together for a little lunch or maybe you could show me around campus. I never got to see any of it on your move-in day. Be rude. Be rude. Yeah, because apparently it takes 6 months for your tits to heal around the plastic, right? Recovery was far from me, okay? I want to be here, Gigi. I just couldn't bear the pain. You look just fine to me. She opens her mouth to say something, but snaps it shut. Judging by the tightness of her lips, she was ready to really lay it into me. She always been this way. I never liked her, she's known it, but she's always censored herself around me. I know she wants to dish it right back, but she always stops short, even when Dad's not around. Well, I'm not on the mend, but thank you for your concern, Gigi. Whatever. I gotta get to class, so. Well, maybe after your class, we could spend some time together. How about no? Why don't you go hang out with your sister or something instead of bothering me? At least she actually wants to see you. Damn, Gigi, okay. We get a backbone, finally. She siphons as if it's all the air is punched out of her. My sister? Yeah, I ran to her last week, which begs the question, why didn't you ever mention her before? That's none of your goddamn! I rear back, surprised she actually snapped at me. She swallows the rest of her sentence and flashes me a fake smile. I mean, that's not really your concern, honey. Seems like you're quite busy, so I'll leave you to it. Have fun in class. I'll drop a phone off for you later today, okay? Let's meet in the library around 6 before I head back to Bitterby. Sure, whatever. Your father and I are excited for your parents' weekend, so we'll see you soon. Love you. She tries to pull me in for a hug, but I dodge her attempt smoothly. I sigh deeply with the relief when she finally leaves. The other lingering feeling is the dread of having to see her again this weekend. Thankfully, the meeting is brief when she drops off the phone for me later in the day. It's not the same as the kind I had before, so I'm not able to get back into my pop me. So much for all my followers. Oh, we're back to 0? Oh. With an annoyed sigh, I start a new account and hope for the best. Friday. Oh damn, we didn't skip from Wednesday to Friday, all right. It's nearly the weekend and I'm ready for it. Though I'd be lying if I weren't at least a little worried about midterms coming soon. With 3 weeks down, all my classes seem to really be ramping up. College seems way harder than high school, way easier, child. It's been so easy keeping up my good grades without hearing or seeing anything from like creep all week. I almost feel like things are going back to normal. Like I could breathe a little. Maybe he really meant it when he said he'd leave me alone. Go to office hours, scroll on Pop Me, return library books. Girl, scroll on Pop Me. What we got going on? We see what people got going on. I head back to my room online and scroll on Pop Me for a while. Scrolling is always relaxing. Because we need to get our followers up. See Blair's feed. Yeah. Kiki Palmer. It's been a while since I've been on Blair's feed, but that makes sense given the circumstances. She only posted 1 picture last week. Kiki, what are you doing? Oh, I want to scroll on other people's. I've seen enough here. I guess my public feed. Okay, let's go. I should post something. Cute selfie thirst trap. The thirst trap one may awaken the stalker. So let's do that one. shield your eyes. Okay, so I have it on streamer mode, so you can't really see like that. So, oh, I got 300 followers, y'all. After taking a few pics, I decided to turn in for the night. I hope parents' weekend goes well. Saturday evening, after all morning and enduring tours, campus-sponsored activities, and mind-numbing conversations, I finally got over the worst part. With all that out the way, I had the night to myself and only one activity remains tomorrow. The parents' weekend brunch. Damn it. I dread having to spend another minute with my dad or Rosalie, but at least now I can get a break. Ruby is really insisting on going out after spending all day trying not to kill my dad and stepmom. Go out with Ruby, $40 telling no thanks. Let's go out with Ruby. Every bar we go to, guys are drooling over Ruby. But it's not until we're at a fourth bar that there's a guy Ruby actually likes back. She doesn't leave me, but I can tell she really wants to. No, go ahead, ho. Go ahead, because you liked me last time. I really don't like you. Oh my God, Gigi, did you hear about what Derek just said? No? He knows Big Mayo's publicist and has his newest album at home. It's not even out yet. We have to go and listen to it. Who the hell is Big Mayo? You can chill my boy till you're not third willing. As if on cue, a guy shows up behind him. Okay, how he look? He offers a small wave of acknowledgement, but it's clear he doesn't want to be out clubbing. Oh, this is perfect. We're totally coming over. Come on, Gigi. You don't know these men. Don't be like Rudy, okay? Y'all don't know these men. Don't. And the place looked run down. Without any say in the matter, we end up at Derek's place after a loud, stumbling walk from the bar. I'm cool with just talking until they're done. Okay, yeah, sure. We talk for a little while longer, but he loses interest pretty fast. I don't give a damn. See, that's how you, what's it called? Repel men. That's how you repel the weak men out there. Gigi, I would literally leave. Why are we still here? He leaves without even looking back at me, so I curl up on the couch and get what sleep I can. Where's Jay? God damn it. Where's Jay? I was able to milk a few more moments of freedom working in the lab this morning before the brunch. Professor McGregor wasn't in today again. It went by pretty smoothly. He sent a last second email saying he wouldn't be in. I'm trying to feel like he's avoiding me or something. I finished early, grabbed my envelope of cash and made it to the brunch with only a few minutes to spare. There's a few more hours and then they're gone. I can't wait for this stupid brunch to be done. Please tell me you're hating this as much as I am right now. I try to see Ruby cutting a long line just to slip in behind me. A few of the parents wrinkle their noses to shake their heads in disapproval, but Ruby doesn't pay them any attention. This is painful. This whole parents weekend thing. Yeah, I think I might be hanging more than you. But what's up? Your mom seemed pretty chill, honestly. I don't give a damn about your mom. I spot her a few tables away with her massive gray curls and piles of purple scars draped over her neck. She can't seem to take her eyes off Ruby. When I met Debbie, I couldn't understand why Ruby had such a hard time with her. She was friendly, smelled like a co-op, and said that things like far out and sacral chakra and alignment. I take her over my parents any day. Don't fall for her hippy-dippy act. She's a huge control freak. I told her about the camming this morning and she won't even look me in the eye. Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry. Not really. I'm literally never good enough for her. I don't think that's true. She's just shocked and apparently they got that news. Give her time. God. Time won't fix anything. Her sad gaze catches on a tray of mimosas on the other side of the tent. Y'all remember when the stalker said that Ruby was an alcoholic on the phone? Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the vodka, blame it on the Henny. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Her name comes out harsher than I wanted to, but it commands her attention. It's Sunday morning. It's way too early to drink. Plus, you're like still half hungover from last night. I didn't even say anything. You don't have to. I know that look. Don't. If it's too early to drink, then why are you even serving mimosas right now then? Obviously, it's fine. Maybe for people who aren't trying to drink their problems away. Ooh, damn. Gigi getting fed up with y'all. And I am too. She flinches and her etches in the delicate lines of her face. I'm sorry. What the hell am I supposed to do? Sit across the table while her and my dad give me the cold shoulder, treat me like a whore? I guess. A few murmurs come from the people eavesdropping around us. At least with a buzz I can get through it. I can't handle disappointment and like the idea of sitting through such an awkward combo literally makes my stomach hurt. Like I was a barf. Looking past her shoulder, I see her mom still hasn't taken her eyes off Ruby. She's the vision of a concerned mother, knee bouncing, hands wringing the expressions of love and worry, pinching her older features. Do you know your mom's been staring at you ever since you came over here? Of course she is. How are you judging my outfit or trying to eavesdrop? Yeah, you should have talked to her. Please get away from me. I can tell she wants you. She's quiet again. Her eyes slide over to the glass flutes on the other side of the tent again. Obviously, you should do whatever you think is right, but Ruby, you're so lucky to have a mom that looks at you the way she does. She looks at me and I see her heart practically shatter in front of me. Oh my God, G, I'm so sorry. She glances over her shoulder, catches a glimpse of her mom from across the tent. You know what? You're right. I'll try talking to her again. Are you good? Do you want to come sit with us? No, please. God, no. I gotta get food and then sit with my dad and Rosalie, but we'll catch up later. She pulls me into a tight hug and returns to her table. Eventually, I make it to the buffet at the front of the line. I have to keep myself from drooling when the hot, savory steam wafts into my face from the hot trays. Smoked salmon, eggs Benedict, French toast, hash browns. Ooh. I pile my plate with food because I'm sure I won't be able to taste food this good free on this campus until I graduate. Of course, they hold out on the good stuff until our parents come. They want them thinking we're eating this good on the regular. Whoa, oh, TJ, you're back. How was it? How was the line for the buffet? I don't know, probably as much fun as watching you two publicly drool over each other. He laughs awkwardly while Rosalie lives tiny to that ugly paper cut line I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Whatever she really wants to say is just dying to slip out of the line of her mouth. I wish she would. But she won't let it out. She never does. You know, Gigi, I'm so proud of you. This weekend's been amazing, and I'm so happy to see how well you've adjusted here. Ro is white. She is white, but that's not what I meant to say. Ro is right. This place is really great. Makes me wish I went to college. I forced a breath through my nose and stabbed through the fluffy waffle with my fork. Sawing through it with a knife somehow makes me feel better. Have you had any thought around what you'd like to do for the end of the school year? That's months away. Why would I? I'll probably just go back home and get a summer job. That's what everyone else does. Well, I learned on the tour yesterday that there's a summer work study program. I don't know. It sounds like a kind of cool opportunity. Sounds more like you're just trying to keep me out of the house for the summer. Ooh. My mom was planning on living with them anyway. I just don't like the idea that she has any say in where I'll be when I'm out of school. No, that's enough, Gigi. Now I'm thinking some big scheme against you. Rosa's just making a suggestion. No, John, honey, it's fine. I was overstepping. Ro, I'm going to grab some more food. Excuse me. She hastily makes her exit. The second she's gone, my dad turns to me with nothing but accusation.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false.
In his eyes. Why do you have to make everything so hard? She's been nothing but nice to you. All these years, all you give her is the Amy attitude. No. She's been pretending to be nice to me while slowly pushing me out. She's got nothing to gain by pushing you out. All she's ever cared about is having a good, loving family because she's never had one of her own. She's never had a family. Rosa got a sister who seems way more loving than her. I'll tell you that. What are you talking about? Rosa doesn't have a sister. You might want to ask your wife about that one. Ooh, I know she talks about being some big, happy family, but I'm not in her perfect idea of a family. You are being such a brat, Gigi, and you're being stupid. Ever since you two have been together year by year, I'm the one being pushed out to make room for her. Sending me off to summer camps when I never wanted to go. Making me apply for scholarships to a boarding high school in the middle of sophomore year. Gigi, the money you saved up for my first car went to buying her engagement ring for F's sake. Enough! I never said that money was for a car. It was a rainy day fund, and I did what I thought was best with it because it's my goddamn money. Right, so if Rosalie wants a shiny new rock or new tits, you empty your pockets. But when your own daughter can't afford another semester of college, you send $20 in a sorry text. Your financial decision making is top notch, John. Why do you even bother coming here? You know I'm starting to wonder the same thing. Okay, bye, then leave. Go be with your wife. Go be with Ro. Ro really wanted to come out here and support you, and I thought that was a great idea, but clearly I was wrong. I know you had a hard time growing up without a mother you never even got to know, but I lost my wife, god damn it. I'm trying to live a happy life and move on from it. Maybe you should learn how to do that too and stop trying to make everyone around you as miserable as you. He pushes away from the table, rattling the silverware and glass loud enough to turn a few heads nearby. I breathe through the tears that nearly spill over, blinking fast to push them back and not make any more of a scene than I already have. I need to get out of here. Rosalie comes back with a second plate of food just as I gather my things to leave. Leaving so soon? To anyone else it would sound innocent, but I can hear that slight mocking lilt in her voice. Tell her off, Tell her off, walk away. Oh, okay. I want drama. We need to bring the drama to the table. I know just the thing that will wipe that stupid smug grin off her thin, lips. Why are you keeping your sister a secret from my dad? Didn't want him to know he married the bitchy one? Her eyes flare with anger. She tries to reel it in as she looks around and makes sure no one heard what I said. It's none of your business, you little brat. Well, he knows now. Good luck trying to backtrack on that little lie about how you don't have any family. You think you know everything, huh? Well, you don't. You don't know the first thing about me, Gigi. Clearly not. Who knows what else you're lying about? You think you know everything, don't you? You got everyone all figured out. Has it occurred to you that maybe I don't want to talk about my ED past with the man I love? Spare me the drama. Everything about you is fake. Everything. I have no reason to believe anything you say. Okay, but you have every reason to believe Alana, right? Or Elena. I said Elena last time. Alana, Elena, whatever her fucking name is. I don't know what her name is. You don't know anything about her. She could be lying too. She was an open book when I met her. She had something to hide. I've been nothing but nice to you, Gigi. What the hell do you want from me? To be real for once. So I feel like you're some perfect replacement for my mom, because you'll never be that. Ever. Okay, Gigi, fine. You want real? I'll level with you. You think you have it bad, but I had it worse. I grew up in the Springs without a mother or father. I was tossed around between foster homes so often I never even bothered to unpack my bags when I was placed. You can't even begin to imagine things I had to do to survive and be where I am today. I would be lucky if Elena got placed with me every once in a while, but I was on my own for most of my life. Guilt weighs my chest and don't feel bad for what? We wanted to get information out of her. Why are you feeling bad? I don't care. Your father is the first man in my life who just wants me to be happy. He doesn't want me to be something I'm not. He's not using me. He's just a simple guy who loves me and I want to build a family with him. One that I never had. And I wanted you to be a part of that. But you made it clear from day one you never wanted to be. And that's fine. But I don't need to raise a child who hates me. I had enough hate in my life. So there it is, Gigi. What's my screwed up life real enough for you? My dad comes back just in time for him to notice a slight tremble in Rosalie's lower lip. What did you do? Disappointment, accusation, anger all come flying toward me like sharp daggers from his gaze. I can't take it anymore. I turn and walk away without another word. The tent is filled with proud, beaming parents and their well-adjusted kids, and I never felt I was so out of place. I weaved through the crowd of families. They made it all look so easy, like it's normal to not despise your family. I made it through to the other side of the tent already with the distance I put between us. I'm feeling less weight on my chest. I spot a small bar in the corner of the tent. He has a beer lined up in a small display along white linen. No one is around to tend it though. Maybe a drink will calm me down. No, are you trying to be like Ruby? You just told Ruby, do not go over there and grab no damn mimosa, and you over here trying to get a can of beer? What is wrong with you? Just go. We don't know. Probably not a good idea. I walk past the small barn towards my dorm, trying to keep my breathing even in the cool autumn air. Later that week, the days start to blur into one another as I ease into the habit of going to classes. Work has been a nice escape from my school life. I'm sure a big part of that is my stalker dropping off the face of the earth. I don't know whether to be cautiously happy or even more scared now that I never hear from him anymore. I wish I could say I've completely forgotten about him, but sometimes at night I keep Trisha's bedside light on. She's never in the room anymore, so I've gotten as comfortable as I could in the last few days. I'm swapping out my books for the next few classes when I hear a high-pitched beep sound. My hand freezes on the book and I frown. What the F was that? It rings out again, the sound akin to a dying smoke alarm, but drawn out. I search the ceiling for the source of the noise. No smoke detectors in here. I get up from my desk and follow the annoying pitch until I reach my closet. Is it coming from here? I rifle through my clothes. No, just clothes. No shoes, nothing. My accessories bin turns up empty. I reach above to the stack of stuffed animals on Trisha's side. One bear in particular seems to be the source of the beeping. I swipe at it to knock it to the floor. It lands with a thud. The beeping stops entirely. I pick it up and realize it weighs a lot more than it should. Turning it over, I see something that makes me drop the stupid thing again. A camera in the eye. It's the camera he's been watching me with. I stare at it with horror. I can't blink. I can't move. I can't breathe. Just when I think I can rest, it's over. It comes back so viscerally to remind me that that's not the case at all. Inspect it, girl, you better, damn it, I don't know, what should we do? That's kind of hard, because if we destroy it, then like, I feel like we can't turn into the cops, because he's going to prison, he's going to jail, whatever one sees fit, he's going there. We need to gather as much evidence as we can. Inspect it, destroy it. Let's inspect it. I slowly approach the stuffed bear as if it's going to spring into life any moment and hurt me. After a few cursory pokes at its round purple stomach, I feel something hard and boxy inside. Stepping on it with one foot for leverage, I yank at the soft, fuzzy fabric until it gives. It rips open, revealing blinking black box with a camera attached to it. The sound from it is muted, but the red light indicates a dead battery. Turning it over in my hands, I don't see any SD card slot. Damn. Must be uploading all the footage remotely. I memorize the model number, engraved on the side, and look it up to see what else I can learn. Okay, GG, all right. Detective Sleuth, Nancy Drew. The website for it comes up immediately on my phone. With continuous use, this device can last on a single battery for approximately 38 hours. So we have to be replacing this thing every other day to keep it running. That seems like a lot of work, but clearly he's determined. Of course, it's his best interest for me to assume he's always watching, but I'm starting to think that's not the case, especially if he lets the battery die. He had to have it left for more than 2 days without coming in here. Maybe he's giving up. With a deep breath, I unplug the power source to the camera and stuff the bear in a bin under my bed, taking care to make sure the eyes are faced toward my wall. Now, if only this town didn't have a corrupt police department, they'd be able to do something with this. For now, I'll take this as a good sign and keep my eyes open for more clues. I might be able to find a way out of this after all. Okay. I think I made the right decision. So she gave me an extension, but said it was only for a few hours, which is so dumb. Like, do you really expect me to write 12 pages in 2 hours? Do you really expect me to care about your problems? Because I really don't like you, Ruby. The last episode was the second time you left me for man. I should have stayed my ass home, and I will be next time. So you didn't do it? Well, I kind of did. I tried my best, but it ended up like 4 pages short. Better than nothing, though. Yeah. I mean, a 0 this close to midterms could really tank your grades. I know. And my mom just started to talk to me again. So, like, I don't want to F things up. She called. More like sent me a meme about my chakras via email. But it's better than her straight up ignoring me like before. I'm getting somewhere. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm sure she'll be back to normal soon. Just give her time. An alarm goes off on her phone and she brightens when she looks at the screen. Oh my god, I almost blanked. I gotta go with you. What's going on? I signed up for these fitness classes. Fitness classes? That's so random. I know, but listen, I was on Palm the other day and I saw Talia Horton from Model Mania Season 4 post a thirst trap. Like, I was drooling, but I knew it wasn't always like that, so I saw she was going to some crazy high-intensity workout thing for her glutes. She had a discount code for classes, so I signed up. And how much thought did you actually put into this? Like, none, but you can't deny that if I actually had a blue, it would be over for everyone. Like, I'd be so happy. Okay, how much is it, girl? You know I'm on a budget. I think for the 10 class course is $5.50. I can sign you up today if you want to pop me the cash. Yeah! We're $7 short. No. The weekend arrives just on time, it seems. The vibe on campus the last few days has been a little tense. And with midterms coming up, people just seem on edge. Do a Simon's live stream for followers on Pop Me. Oh, got 408 followers. Okay, let's live stream. I mean, our GPA is good. It's Gucci. Like, I'm not worried. Let's live stream. Oh, see, look, our followers increase. It's cool seeing my follower count go up. Oh, it went up again! Just for hopping on and shooting the shot. I should do this more often. It's not long before I get a text from Ruby. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? I don't want to do anything with you. Get off my line. Oh, hello to you too. Wasting no time, huh? I need to know the vibe for the night. It sets the mood for my entire day. You know that. Hello. Well, I'm not sure what's going on tonight. Well, there's a football game tonight against Nutmeg State. Oh, Lord. Okay. Since when were you into sports? Since I found every team's roster online and have been stalking their picks. I know, I shouldn't be surprised, but totally am not. It's just one of my many skills, bestie. Okay, so there's a game. Is anything else going on? I heard Maud Freakheart and Big Mayo were performing at Candy tonight, too. Why didn't you lead with that? They're huge. What the F are they doing in Sugardale? I know, the tickets are kind of expensive. I figured at least the game would be free. I'm good with either, to be honest, so it's up to you. Well, how much the tickets cost? Oh, let's go to the I don't get. Ooh, damn, that's kind of hard. Concert football game. Let's go to Candy. Let's do the concert. We need to rally before midterms. I'm in desperate need of it. By the time, what you got on? By the time we get to Candy, it's absolutely packed. I'm not surprised. I feel like I've been hearing Big Mayo songs everywhere lately. Even my dad had them playing over the summer on his work radio. While waiting in line, Ruby does a few bumps of Spirit Dust. Spirit Dust?
Cocaina. No. Flour. Somebody just asked me why I hate the military.
Okay, we eat candy, alright. Her energy matches the rest of candy. It's electric, hard to contain, and absolutely everywhere. Even though I'm sober for the night, the concert is a lot of fun. We carelessly dance and sing along with the crowd and Big Mayo. By the time he performs his last song, the crowd is wild. Really think you're hot? Slut. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Who are you? What the hell? No, then we could have another shooting at the club because I'm gonna pull out my gun. YouTube, I'm joking. It was a joke. Relax. I turned just in time to see Ruby shove her hand in the girl's face of at least 3 heads taller than her. She mushed at people. I don't know how I started, but I could tell by the self-satisfied look on Ruby's face. She's happy to finish it. The girl pulls Ruby's hair before I even register what's happening. Ruby's fighting somebody in the club. What is going on? I try to elbow my way in to pull Ruby away, but security beats me to it. Ruby is lifted out, kicking and screaming, and I follow after her. Really, Ruby got kicked out. But we're finally outside in the cool night air. I'm surprised to see a huge smile on Ruby's face. What the hell happened? B got mad because I stepped on her fake Sugar baton. Let's just say Louis Vuittons. Ruby is not afraid to scrap. All right, kind of ghetto, but you gotta defend yourself some way. Last night was a lot of fun, and getting to sleep in the morning is even better. It was much needed after last night. Thankfully, I didn't have to meet with Professor McGregor first thing this morning. He sent an email saying we were going to meet around 5 p.m. today to set up for some field study. Later that day, when 5 rolls around, I make my way to the athletic fields to meet Professor McGregor. Though I've seen him in classes throughout the week, I can't help but feel like this will be the first time I've actually been around him in a while. I guess I have to see what's in store for the day. Telescopes, tables, and other equipment lay scattered across a large tarps in a grassy space between the football and soccer fields. During the day, this part of campus is almost always buzzing with activity. The dying grass crunches softly beneath my feet as I approach him on the field. His back is turned away from me, and I can tell he's on the phone with someone. The date is set for when? No, I expressly submitted all evidence to ask for the last time I was there. This is all just a runaround, you know? Of course I'm not going to drop this. The second I do, they go running with a story that just isn't true. My name's been tarnished enough. I'm not standing out in the court. Yeah, well, you do that. He ends up the call with a huff and groans out into the night. Unsure what to do, I keep my distance and wait for the right moment to make my presence known. But he turns around before I have the chance to act. GJ, hi. Hi. Are you all set, or do you need a second? I'm all right. Let's begin. We have a lot to set up before the students arrive. We launch into work, setting up lights to actually see in the pitch dark, and then going through the work of assembling stations and cataloging it all. I can tell he's not fully there, and instead lost in his own thoughts. Through the stark silence, we managed to put together all of the Stargazing stations for his students. He scrolls through his phone as we wait for them to arrive. Talk to him, wait for students quietly. I guess I'll talk to him. Might as well pass the time. I probably shouldn't have asked this before, but what are these stations set up for? Oh yes, they're only for 301 course. It's extra credit, but the students will be able to observe the Percy meteor shower. Oh well, that sounds cool. It is nearly 50 to 100 meteors. It will be visible per hour, and it's beautiful. He tilts his head up and towards the sun. It's dark, inky, and vast above us. Only a light dusting of stars shine down on us. When the town was not as built up, it was a lot easier to see. Light pollution wasn't a concern. Are we able to see any normal stars right now? Yes, let's see. He looks up to the sky, and I crane my neck to follow suit. The muscles in my neck strain at the unnatural angle. Maybe I should lay in the grass. Yeah, say what you have. That's fine now. Strain your neck, you ask. He's delivering. Don't want to give him the wrong idea. I stay where I am, standing beside one of the Stargazing stations we put together. It's stilted at first, the way he points and names the stars and planets we can see with our naked eye. But that fades when he really starts to get into it. He rattles off facts about the tiny, shining lights above us, each star adding fuel to his excited rant. It's incredible to watch him pull this information secretly out of thin air. Something rustles at the edge of my awareness and I startle. I stand upright and zone in the black thicket of trees a few yards away. What the hell was that? GG. My heart races as I stare in the woods that frame the campus. They're way too dense and thick to see anything. There's no way someone could actually casually walk through here. Sorry, I just thought I heard someone. He arches his brow and squints, trying to make out what I thought was a person in the woods. It's probably just a squirrel or something. Yes, maybe. After a few seconds of measured silence. He gives me a tight smile, then checks his wristwatch. It's 20 minutes past the scheduled event. It seems no one's coming. You really thought people were gonna come to that? Professor? Yes. What was that call out earlier? You nosy as hell, or are you okay? What's that call about earlier? What's that call about earlier? As if someone just told him to fix his posture, he strains in my periphery. That's quite the intrusive question if I've ever heard one. I don't mean to be, it's just seemed very private, as it should seem, because it was a private call. Sorry. Oh, I love pushing people's buttons. He pours some rush of air through his nose before he turns away from me. Cold air surges beside me and I realize I've crossed some line. Well, I think we call it a night, Gigi. Clearly none of my students would like to take advantage of the extra credit. Would you like me to help break things down again? No need. I have it from here. You should enjoy the rest of your night. Those final words and his stiff movement signal it's the end of a conversation with him. So I get on my thing, stick my pay, and leave. Okay, I don't really care. So I did go back to go see, like, if I asked him if he was okay instead of asking that intrusive ass question. It ended the same way. Like, he just said that he was in the middle of a lawsuit. He didn't say what it was, and it ended the same. So I didn't get any more information out of him by clicking the other choice. I mean, I don't really have any favorite character except Jay. And where has Jay been? Where is my hubby? Where is he? Where is he? They say that they got 2 warrants out for him and Trig's arrest. Well, I'm just assuming it's him and Trig. They're the only thugs in this game, so I mean, it has to be them. So I'm excited to see where that goes about the whole shootout in the club. I don't really like Ruby. She gets on my nerves. And doing her voice, like, doing her voice makes me not like her even more. I don't know what that's about. So if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please like, share, comment. Thank you all who have been coming here consistently, who have been following this series from day one. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who is new and who has just started watching this series and watching me complain about everybody in sight. I really do appreciate it. So until next time, bye.